Hey guys, it's Rashid5 here, and yeah, this is an introduction to IAS 9. If you're wondering what the hell that stands for, it is illegitimate acquisition of speedrunning. No. Um, if you're wondering what the hell this is, it is a speedrunning tournament. If you would want to know what a speedrun is, well, most people know speedruns of somebody trying to beat a game. Um, as fast as possible, and then uploading it, and then trying many times to make sure that they don't have mistakes and all this kind of thing. Our speedrunning is basically two people racing each other in a game that usually is only meant to have one player. So, say, Spyro um, racing to beat Crush, and then, there's two screens, somebody records, well, like, yeah, I'll put an example of a speedrun and a speedrun tournament. But most people, if you're here, you'll know what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, this video I'm just going to talk about a little bit of things about IAS 9 and how it'll be different than previous tournaments and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this channel for several polls. So that people can, tell me feedback about rules, because we're going to have a lot of rule reform for IAS 9, and we're going to have some rules set in stone, marked down somewhere. Where that place will be probably talked about in a later video, but yeah, we're going to, have a lot of your contribution to what the rules will be, I guess. Because I think that kind of getting what the people want is a good idea, and not just kind of making up rules and just kind of going, whatever. And I'm a very indecisive person. I find it very hard to make decisions. So I guess if I have the people backing me, then I will happily have those rules. Now, yeah, okay. So I want to talk about the theme and the compulsory games is what I want to talk about. Now, just one question here for anyone who's watching this. We currently have 8 subscribers, and I don't even think I've subscribed, but anyway, I'm making this video. Question for everybody watching this video, and that is, do you like the theme and or compulsory games? Just answer the question. Tell me what you think. Now, the reason that the theme was chosen was because of the fact that in the voting video they uploaded for I'm a Speedrunner 9, if you take out all the dummy votes for Ape Escape, the 1999 was the clear winner. I'm not sure what the thing was. It was like something like 63 votes for 1999, and then the next one was like 39 for Spyro or something like that. So it was the clear winner. So I was like, okay, so 1999. And that was suggested by my good friend Christian Cow, also known as CCow125, also known as King Europe 1, also known as I'm Not Doctor 5. So thank you so much for suggesting that because I was almost going to make the voting video without that, and that was a really good suggestion. Actually, a lot of people really liked it. So why the compulsory games? Alright, so I'm aware that 2 out of 3 of the compulsory games are games that have already been grand finals, and there are a lot of people here who who are like, we want difference, we want something new, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm aware that those grand final games were really only one of them was only just after a year ago, and that was Toy Story 2, and the other one was a year and a half ago, and that was Spyro 2. Yeah, I'm aware of that. But it was 1999. 1998 might have been actually a little bit better because we would have had Spyro 1 and Crash 3, which we haven't had since like 2009, 2010. So it would be like 3.5 years or whatever. But also we could have Bugs Life as well, but whatever. Now the reason the games were chosen. Um, if I looked at the voting, Spyro was the next one up, so Spyro 2. And it was an obvious choice, you know, bloody hell, Spyro 2, that's fucking popular amongst our community, so of course I'm going to choose that. Next one up was Crash, and I think I got 38. But I did not choose Crash Team Racing, and the reason I didn't choose Crash Team Racing is because I don't think Crash Team Racing is a great game for speedrunning, because it's very much based, like, if the speed of the game is slightly off, like there's slightly different versions, then you know basically it's going to be a completely different outcome to how it really should be. So that's why I didn't. And also it's very much up to like randomness. Crash Team Racing. It's not meant to be a game for speedrunning at all. It's meant to be a game for actually just racing against someone else. So you know you can have clear winners. You know you can have, and if people want to do Crash Team Racing, go ahead. That's why I still put it in the suggestions, but it's not. It shouldn't be a compulsory game, in my opinion. Now the next one, Toy Story 2. I think Traveller's Tales got something like 35. And so the 1990 game for that is Toy Story 2, which is also I already know that a lot of people have that from I'm a Spirited 7. So I was like, okay, so a lot of people already have this. I don't have to worry about that. So I just said, okay, that makes sense. And it's a good game as well. So right, the Toy Story 2 and Croc 2. Now this was probably the hardest decision. It was either between this or Ape Escape. Reason I didn't do Ape Escape is because of the fact that I think that I'm a Spirited 9 is going to be Ape Escape, but apparently they're doing another voting video or something. I don't know. They said it was going to be Ape. I don't know. I just don't want to kind of clash with that, and they're kind of thinking that I think that it's going to be Ape. I don't know. So, but whatever. Croc 2. Personally, I prefer the game, so that's one reason. You know, like. Games of Ratchet 5 likes. Thank you, the AFA013. Argonaut got like 34, while Ape Escape got 32, but that didn't really sway my opinion. I don't know. It was just kind of a toss of a coin, really. Just like which one. Like they both have kind of equal. I even asked Mr. Anderson game what he thought, and he kind of just said, there's no real difference. So I just thought, okay, Croc 2, I prefer it, so whatever. I'm the dictator here. So those are the compulsory games. We could have had like Croc 2, Ape Escape, and Spyro 2 or something like that, but because of the fact that there was 3 compulsory games, I wanted to make the compulsory games like the most accessible as possible. And Croc 2 is the least accessible out of the 3 of them. But I thought, we will have one kind of new game, and then the 2 can be games that we've already kind of done before. So Spyro 2 and Toy Story 2. The way the grand final will work will be revealed later on. I can't be bothered describing it now, and you probably can't bother listening, but it won't necessarily be one of the 3 compulsory games. It probably will be, but it won't necessarily be one of the 3 compulsory games. Now what now? Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. IAS 9 is going to be either November or January or December. Not too sure yet. It really depends when I'm a Spirited 9 is being held, because obviously I don't want to clash with it. Not sure if I'll be hosting it before or after I'm a Spirited 9. I have no idea what's happening with that other tournament. The wiki is kind of not very updated with what's happening, but it is a couple months away, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I thought I'd make this video just to tell everyone, what the deal is with, why it was $9.99 and compulsory games, and not many people have complained, not many people have said, that sucks or anything. People have been pretty cool with everything, but I thought I'd make this video anyway, just in case, people were wondering. And if you're wondering, I just got out of bed, so that's why I'm kind of like, ugh. Anyway, that's it everyone, thanks for watching, goodbye.